Greetings, Ivy Artists. This is Miss A, and today we'll be talking about the formal qualities in Ivy art. So in part one, I will be looking at line. Line is perhaps the most basic of the elements of art. I would say most, if not all, visual projects start with a sketch. An outline or a layout using lines. Sometimes the sketch is further developed into a drawing. In observational drawing, you are using line to study and accurately represent what you are looking at. And in other types of drawing, the quality of line used is closely related to the artist's artistic intentions. Lines can be expressive. If we look at Kathy Kollowitz's work, there is a clear expression of grief, sadness, and despair. She witnessed and portrayed a lot of suffering during the First and Second World War. She has literally etched the lines of grief into her face. Almost in contrast, observe the zigzag line that is her arm in the self-portrait. It is like she's zapping the canvas with her energy. It's like a lightning bolt. Look at these two sculptures by Gormley. Look at how the use of different types of lines really changes our perception of the human figure. Lines can be used for emphasis, so like underlining a word, to draw your eye to something. Your eye immediately goes to the very dark, heavy lines on the suit. In the work of Shiharu Shiota, the web of lines around the objects really make you wonder about what those objects are and why they are inside this web of lines. Lines can be used as abstract mark making, which is the opposite of representational art, creating a visual language in its own right. A lot of abstract artists, including Cy Tomley and Jackson Pollock, used a variety of lines to create massive abstract paintings. Lines can also be used to create a pattern or some kind of a rhythm. We can see that in Hadid's stairwell and in Noriko's vase, where the lines really accentuate the shape of the ceramic vase. Lines, of course, also create the illusion of space and perspective. Kuhn here, by tilting the lines, he achieves a more dynamic image. It is like the figure is moving through space. A line that has a lot of variety creates a dynamic image. There's this a hint of movement or of something moving, not being static. Some artists develop a distinct style just through their particular use of line. Van Gogh obviously is a very famous person whose style is very much dependent on his use of line. Basquiat's colored lines are very recognizable. They are like X-ray lines, giving us access to a hidden layer. Calder's wire sculptures, as they're suspended in air, they project line shadows onto the wall, often creating different images. So that's really interesting. Egon Schiele is another person who is very famous for using very distinct and almost disrupted, gnarled kind of lines. He was very interested in distortion and the unconventional portrayal of people. Can you think of any more examples of artists who have a very distinct use of line? Let me know in the comments below. Become aware of your use of line. A whole visual language can be created through just the use of this one element. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. This is Miss A. All the best.